every once in a while, though, sports will contribute to society some monsters. I don't like it. I don't love it, but it is what it is. For instance, this year, what we contributed, well, I guess the NFL contributed. More specifically, the Kansas City Chiefs contributed. More specifically, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce contributed. I don't know if you're going to cheer for this. There was a man who would put a wolf mask on and actually go into banks with a gun and rob them for money so that he could watch these two. So next time you're thinking about that little left-handed shot put thing, and you're thinking about the whole, and we're down 30, and now we're winning and making the most must-watch games of all time, think about the bank tellers, Pat. Okay? Think about them. You might win the Walter Payton Man of the Year if you just decide to suck next year and not terrorize all these cities.
It's Coffee on the vid, back at it, and quite the story here that I was totally unaware of. I don't know how the fuck I missed this. As you heard McAfee referencing this story at the ESPYs doing a comedy bit. He told Mahomes and Kelce they could win the Walter Payton Man of the Year award if they, through the season, because it would stop crime. They'd be crime stoppers. I don't know. It's kind of funny or whatever. But for real, I missed this. Comment and let me know if you were in the know about all this in the NFL world when it comes to fandom. We love our teams, right? But there's some super fans who get a lot of screen time, in the primetime games. You see them when they cut to commercial and after big plays and stuff like that. There was the Jets fireman Ed. I don't think he goes to the games anymore. With my Bills, there's a lot of super fans. As we know, Bills Mafia is the #1 fan base in football. We really love our team, but there's the Bills Elvis. You'll see him quite a bit. And there's many, many other ones. Typically they have some kind of costume or name and identity and whatnot. And this guy, Xaviar, Babudar, makes me think of the Babadook scary movie. Comment and let me know if you ever seen it. It's fucking terrifying. And I think it's British too, which makes it even scarier. But anyways, this dude who you see dressed as a wolf had been on the run for quite the crime spree.
Shit, we have breaking news. Chiefsaholic is still on the run after skipping court in Oklahoma for a bank robbery.
Wow.
Chief Superfan Xaviar Babudar, also known as Chiefsaholic, finds himself on a most wanted list, and now Dog the Bounty Hunter has casted his nose at you, brah. You're in trouble. Chiefsaholic has been on the run, I assumed, but now it is official. He's on a most wanted list. Yeah. It's only a matter of time before Chiefsaholic is back attempting to rob a bank somewhere. Everybody keep your heads on a swivel for a running wolf. This man will stop at nothing to see his Chiefs play football from the front row in a wolf costume. Not court. Not financial issues.
What?
Not a bank teller.
What?
I got a gun. You got the money. I'm getting the ticket. I'm front row. He's number 5 on the most wanted list.
Who's above him? Whoa.
In Kansas City, Crime Stopper says even though Babudar is wanted in the Tulsa area, his last known address is in Overland Park, Kansas, and he knows people in the metro. Crime Stopper says that is why he is on the Kansas City area list now. There's an active arrest warrant for Babudar. If found, he'll be arrested and held on a $1 million bond. So right now, I'm thinking back to when Beth and Dog in Leland, and they had that dry erase board on how much money is potentially available here, and what are some known traits. We've seen this wolf run at fan festivals. Even though his feet turn sideways as they're running, he can move pretty good.
That's right.
The wolf can huff it a little bit. Wide hips, will use gun. Also can bite like a fucking butcher's dog.
Man, McAfee really loves covering this story, man. He gets a kick out of it for sure. But reportedly, allegedly, apparently, this guy robbed 6 banks and attempted to rob 2 other banks in the Midwest, and had a whole the feds allege had a whole scheme set up and everything where he was laundering the money through some casinos and stuff like that. And it's wild because right away when I heard this, I was thinking, man, unless you're independently wealthy or something like that, man, like to go to football games is a super luxury. I mean, tickets is through the roof, parking. Hell, if you want to buy a beer or something like that at the game, it's almost damn near $20, man. So I was kind of laughing to myself and thinking that. And it's like, no, that's literally what they're putting out in the media is that like this guy did this specifically to go to the football games, which how do they really know that? I don't know, but allegedly his phone is what got him caught up, that he had his phone on him when he went and committed these crimes. Once again, allegedly, according to the feds, man. So anyone out there, man, hitting lick, doing illegal activities. I mean, if you don't know by now, leave your phone at home, people. But you heard it, they weren't taking this ish lightly at all. As funny as it all is to think about a guy in a wolf costume who goes front row at the Chiefs game, running up in banks. They were taking this very serious. It's not a joke. It's not a plot to a movie. It's real life. And he made it all the way up to number 5 on the FBI most wanted list.
Been arrested and charged. They found the wolf with a gun who was bank robbing so that he could go to Kansas City Chiefs football games.
Whoa.
Congratulations to society. No longer having to worry if some wolf was going to come in from your blind side with a gun and say, hey, give me your money. I need to see that fucking Kansas City Chiefs football team play. Chiefsaholic is in jail and the world got better today.
Wow.
Golly, congrats to the FBI in Kansas for making this happen.
Great work.
Kansas City FBI fucking dogged a bounty hunter this guy.
That's right.
Beth, Leland,
What?
the FBI Leland,
Yeah.
they took their paintball guns out.
So he is in custody now. They're saying altogether he got $800,000 in all the robberies is the number that the feds is coming up with. The robberies were back March to December of 2022 again. 6 successful robberies, 2 attempted robberies. He's been indicted by a federal grand jury, charged with 11 counts of money laundering, 4 counts of transporting stolen property. They're not mentioning the robbery charges in themselves, so I guess this is just charges on top of those charges. And man, like, what a story once again. And I don't know how in the fuck I missed this. Again, comment out there if you remember the Chiefsaholic, the wolf. You remember hearing about the story. I truly blanked out on this one, maybe because it's the Chiefs. I don't know. And, my Bills, that's our main rival. But real talk, man, just to go to a couple games a year is a pretty penny. And just home games, right? Just if you were a season ticket holder for home games, that's some serious dough. But he was going to the away games as well. And then, the Chiefs got those rings recently. So think about that, all the playoff games, the traveling, everything, man. This guy said, fuck it, I'm going to go out there and rob a motherfucker, man. I got to go to watch my Chiefs football, man. That's wild, man. I wonder if this was the whole reason that he came up with the Chiefsaholic identity and stuff like that, to be masked up at the game just to feel a little safer or whatever, that people didn't see him. I don't know. Who knows, man? Or maybe he was doing it before he even robbed him. I don't know, man. But what a story. Comment. Let me know what you think about it. Stay tuned for updates. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.